Oh, hello. Welcome to PillowTalk, the place where we talk to the most important people in Rec Room, you. We've got all sorts of characters coming out and all sorts of questions asked. So meet up with our support staff and let's get talking to the real people in Rec Room, you, every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. Out here at PillowTalk. Hello and welcome to PillowTalk, the place where we talk to the most important people in Rec Room, you. We've got all sorts of characters coming out to talk to us tonight and all sorts of questions to ask. And as you may have noticed, we're keeping it real with a winter wonderland for you right here in Rec Room. But the real question I suppose should be to you is, do you like the snow? If you feel strongly in one direction or the other, simply swing over to our cute little voting booth located right over here in the middle. But enough about the weather, am I right, folks? Let's get to talking about you. And who better to start off than our first trio? These three have been a team for quite some time and are here to bring you something of magical across the video game landscape. Give it up for this three. It's none other than...
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, get out of here!
Gentlemen,
Get out of here!
Ew, it's Cobalt.
Cobalt, if you wouldn't mind, where did your partner go? We need to talk to Code RecRoom for just a hot second. Go ahead and wait in the kitchen. We'll be right over there. Please just don't burn the sashimi. I need that for later. In the meantime, looks like we've got Code RecRoom, and Code RecRoom up on stage. So tell us, what brought you all together to become Code RecRoom?
What brought us together? Well, to be honest, Code RecRoom, I feel like it's like a movement, right? Like a huge inspiration. We don't stop growing, and we're probably never gonna stop growing. We grow in numbers, right? So high, it's in the triple digits.
My goodness. Now, those are some serious numbers. If you're just tweeting, but we'll worry about that part later. Now, Code RecRoom, this one goes to you specifically. As I understand it, that you've been living with Code RecRoom for quite some time. Tell us, how do you deal with their, smelly snocks when they come home from work?
I just lock them in their room.
See, that's the kind of answer you're going to expect. Roommates, am I right, folks? Now, Code RecRoom, this one goes over to you. Now, obviously, as Code RecRoom, you can put that Code RecRoom into all sorts of video games, but only one of them can make anything happen. Why did you choose to partner up with the video game RuneScape in order to put this code in?
I've been got a bit wrong there. It's actually Fortnite, and if you use my code, I make money off you guys, so you should use it to give me money.
Fortnite? Now there's something I haven't heard of, kind of like RecRoom. It's a game that no one really plays, am I right, folks? All right, Code RecRoom, we got one last question for the three of you, and a lot of people want to know, how much do you make off of this code?
A couple of grand a month, maybe. So, no.
And there you have it, folks. Be sure to use Code RecRoom when you're playing, what was the game again? Call of Duty? Who cares? Give it up for Code RecRoom, everybody.
Fortnite!
Fortnite! Thank you for having us.
Hey, thanks for coming up on stage. Miss Maddie, and they had a person coming along with them, just one. Mr. King!
It's good to be back. Good to be back, Froggy.
It's great to have you back. Now, Miss Maddie, Mr. King, I understand that you two have been working together to create something magical for RecRoom, creating an all-new substance called the Essence of Moldy Sock, a fragrance for fish. Mind telling us what goes into this new product?
Exactly. Well, it's a large combination of different things. We have this big Home Depot bucket, and we throw a bunch of stuff in it. I think we threw some spaghetti, some eggshells. I think we did actually throw some live socks in there as well. And we kind of stir it around, and then put it in the microwave for a couple days, and that's usually how we make it. We're trying to mass produce it at the moment.
Completely understandable. Remember, folks, it always has to be live moldy socks, not the dead ones. Those don't have the right taste to them. Now, Mr. King, let's talk about you here for a hot second, because this isn't the only project you've worked on out here at RecRoom. Many projects include all sorts of things, such as removing listed items from the store, making sure that the curtains fall down, and of course, everyone's favorite, the loading glitch. Tell us, what's your plan for 2024?
Well, 2024, I actually just got access to RecRoom Studios, finally, and so hopefully I'm going to revolutionize the talk show with that, and have a couple different people working with me on that project. I can't wait for it.
Oh, we can't wait for it either. We'll be eager to see it. Now, Miss Maddie, this one goes over to you specifically. Now, understandably, as a furry, you understand that, have you ever been so far as to consider what possibly could have been felt like?
You went on a talk show and you can't talk.
Welcome to Talk Shows on Rec Room, am I right?
It happens to me all the time, and it's hilarious. I'm sorry. Ah!
Oh, come on now, we don't need
I have
a
good life
life
insurance,
here.
please.
Come on. All right. We got one last question for the both of you here, and I'm sure everyone needs this answer. Tell us, Mr. King, Miss Maddie, could we possibly get you a microphone for Christmas?
All right, if we all donate 10 cents each, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to come up, we'll pass a bucket
For
around
just
your
the
intermission.
cost of-
And then...
I was about to say a cup of coffee a day, but let's all be honest here. They're running at $5 each these days. No, we're not doing that. We're all poor. Give it up for Mr. King and Miss Maddie, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Make sure you use code KING. No, I'm just kidding. I'll see you guys. No, I'm kidding. How long until I get in trouble for that, though? Thank you guys so much. It's been awesome. Enjoy the show.
You had a mic this whole time? Does Mr. King know about Mike? My goodness, the scandals you'll find on our show. Isn't that right, Ketchup Sauce? Miss Maddie, we have the one last question now that you can actually answer it and everybody wants to know. Where does the tail go?
The painting.
And there you have it, folks. Give it up for resident furry, Miss Maddie! Before, the whole snow came and ate us all. Give it up for our next guest. It's none other than... Elfie. Welcome back, dear. Are you ready for spring when it rolls around?
Yes, totally.
Oh, that doesn't sound convincing. Are you okay, Elfie? What's going on your end?
I haven't seen the sun or touched the grass in 56 years because of this show.
My goodness! We've been on for 56 years! Let's give a shout out for PillowTalk for lasting over 56 years! So Elfie, now that we've brought you out here, and of course, because you were good and ate all of your eggshells, what do you plan on doing when you get back to your cell?
I'm allergic to egg. I might be playing chess or dying.
With that other 4 brothers, am I right, folks? All right, Elfie, we got time for one last question. And one of the folks out here actually realized that you existed and is trying to get you a question for some time. Isn't that right, Daisy? Daisy wants to know. We've been meaning to read you about your car's extended warranty program. Do you have a moment to talk about Jesus?
Hold on. I might have got the wrong script. Hold up a minute. Wait, hold on. Just hold on.
This is the Christmas special. We need the one that says Christmas special.
I might stole yours. I mean, what?
No, don't look at that. Anyways, give it up for Elfie, everybody, who's definitely not here with my script. Elfie, it's always great to talk to you. And if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtain, right over here.
Also, Jazz, how's Caring? I haven't seen Caring in a while. Anyways, bye.
You could say you have to be a caring spirit, am I right, folks? But speaking of caring, we're here about the Christmas spirit of caring for one another. And our next guest is all about it with their upcoming cookbook. Give it up for our next guest, Jolly Jazz. Jolly, we understand it that you actually have an awesome new cookbook coming out, Cooking with Only Ketchup Packets. Mind showing us your culinary skills in our recently renovated kitchen?
Yes.
That sounds like a yes to me. Let's head on down. Now, everyone enjoys themselves a honey-glazed ham for Christmas. Even the vegetarians, they just don't like to talk about it. And if you wouldn't mind getting this ham ready with this basketball, a stool, and of course, this eraser. Go ahead, Jazz. Show us how you jazz up the
First,
kitchen.
you need to put the eraser in the microwave so you get all the like marker stuff like melted, so you can take it.
Absolutely. Remember, folks, honey glaze just tastes like
Let's
markers.
just keep that waiting. Now we just need to make the basketball cooking.
There we go. Remember, folks, simply
the
place
rubber
your
taste, the
balls
good rubber. Oh,
on the pan.
no, the good rubber taste. All right.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Then
Oops,
let's check
5
on
seconds.
our mark.
We'll put that in the sink for now.
All right. Yeah. Now what? Now the stool.
Now you're going to want to take this stool, right, in both of your hands. No need to wash.
Now the stool is feet out on the ground.
Oh, absolutely. Take that stool and smear it all over the kitchen. I'm sure a lot of these kids have plenty of experience spreading their stool in the kitchen. Now, after spreading it around in the sink, and there you have it, folks. After breaking your stool off in the
All right.
sink, you'll have yourself a honey glazed ham. Give it up for Jolly Jazz for showing us how it's done.
Yeah. Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Ha ha.
Oh no, he used the dreaded words of Merry Christmas. I can't Merry Christmas, I don't even know her. But that's all right, let's get back to knowing you back over here in Microsoft Pay. Yep. Now folks, anyone who's looking to get themselves festive for the season needs an awesome design. And that's why we're going to make a wonderful Christmas design of, that's right, a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Show us how it's done, Monster Slam. And remember, it needs to be upside down.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I'll give it a go.
All right, while he's working on that, let me tell you, everyone loves themselves a good Christmas pumpkin with all those mangled teeth coming out of it. Now remember, if you don't have homegrown teeth, store-bought is fine. And of course, when you're out there making your own holiday pumpkin, you certainly need to make sure that it's not smashed by any ne'er-do-wells, which is why we're going to cover this one in Claymore landmines. You want to have that directional explosion away from the pumpkin, don't you know? And of course, when you're making your pumpkin, you need to make sure that everyone can see it, which is why we're going to attach it to a video screen and then print that video all over the side of other people's homes. It's okay, they're not using those windows anyway. And finally, when it comes to your Christmas time Halloween pumpkin, you definitely need to make sure that it has a light inside that's constantly strobing in different colors, because everyone loves all sorts of different colors, especially those folks who are foaming at the mouth when they look at it. They just love it so much. All right, that's more than enough time. Let's take a look
Wait,
at
not done
what
yet.
this awesome pumpkin looks like.
I forgot the nose. Wait. One more touch, one more touch, one more touch. Nose. Yep,
Hands
perfect.
down, and there it is! It's a Christmas pumpkin from Australia. Give it up for Monster Slam.
I've just realised something. The thing.
Oh, it's not there to make logical sense, much like the rest of Australia. Monster Slam, thank you so much for coming out and talking to us. You've been a treat.
Yep. And it's nice seeing you again.
It's great to see you again, Monster Slam. How have you been, by the way?
Oh, I've been quite good, Yeah, how have you been? I was seeing PillowTalk.
Oh, you know
Been
me,
quite well.
buried in work.
I'll tell you what you did there, because you can get buried in snow, but instead of being buried in snow, you're buried in work.
Oh, no one's buried yet. Look, they're all standing on top of it. In the meantime, Monster, thank you so much for coming out. And if you wouldn't mind entering through the curtain, right over here.
Right, if my hands didn't take me somewhere else, probably. Have a happy Christmas.
Have a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Wait, is that how the line goes? Yeah, we'll worry about it later. In the meantime, let's bring it back over to the center and get back to talking to you.
Hey, I gotta say something. Yo, Shovels, wait, I gotta tell you something, bro.
Okay,
There's a
okay.
guy
What
in
happened? I fell through the map.
yeah? He's been
I was
spitting
going
on
through the
me,
map
he's
for
been
an
bullying me, and
hour.
he's been saying a whole bunch of stuff about your show. And he's been,
Okay, let him. He's buried
very
in snow.
toxic.
What do I care? In the
I
meantime,
fell
Mr.
through
Kitty.
the map for like 2 minutes.
That sounds great, Chalky Milk, but you're still alive, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead and have a seat right over here.
Yummy sweets, mate.
Oh, absolutely. These were actually baked from my crew out here on PillowTalk.
Those cookies taste like cement, no offense.
But Don Supremo, I understand that you were the one who brought this group together for the season. Mind harmonizing with me and belting out a classic Christmas tune?
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I can play piano.
I'll do the start. You take the next line, Mr. Kitty takes the next line after that, and Chalky Milk sends us away. Are you ready?
Yup.
What?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle all the way.
Always wanted to ride. Yep.
And he's just being gay.
That's the J-Dog.
Jingle bells, Batman smells.
Robin flew away. I forgot.
Take it away, Mr. Kitty.
Yeah, I also forgot.
And it looks like they need
Nobody
another
actually-
season to practice.
We've been training this for a
Don
week, and you
Supremo,
forgot
Mr.
already,
Kitty,
bro.
and Chalky Milk.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, can I whisper something in your ear? Yeah, come on.
Sure, I don't know why you need to, but... What? Really? No wonder you had to whisper it to me. I'll make sure that no one else knows about what you did for that particular cream to be applied there, but we'll worry about that part later. In the meantime, if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtain, right over here. All right, folks, it looks like we're up to our necks in snow at the moment, but that's all right. We still got more show to show. Simply keep to your seats for just a hot moment. We're going to break out the shovels, and we'll be back after this. It's always got to be something during the holiday season, and those wires, they do like to freeze on us. In the meantime, let's get over to the big game this Christmas. It's on every television, provided you have a father figure, and we're going to be talking to the opponents here tonight. Give it up for the first team here, the three known as Yago Dead, Hi, and Daisy. So, Daisy, I understand that you're the one that put this team together. What's the team name?
Let me think, give me a sec.
The team, let me think.
Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers.
Now, Mr. High, I understand that you're the one that's greeting the people after the game and making sure that morale is staying up. How do you plan on high-fiving all these people?
I just go over there and just let them go high five on me, like a line.
And there you have it, folks. It's all about making sure that work gets to you. And of course, Yado, you're the team defender. How do you plan on keeping the enemy balls out of your face?
Ooh, it's another one, you know. Then I might just push them around, have a little fiddle, see how it goes.
There you go, folks. It's all about roughhousing the enemy team. Give it up for team the Three Musketeers. All right, team, if you wouldn't mind starting on this line right over here.
All right.
And of course, what's any sport without opponents? These three are set up to be the ones they're going against, and to win the championship title out here on RecRoom, it's none other than Radicus, J-Dog, and Mr. Kitty.
Yeah.
King Radicus, I understand that you were the one who put this team
Wait, can I
together.
just say something quick?
Yeah.
I just want to say about how
Say it
proud
quick.
I am that I won. I just want to say how proud I am that I won.
Oh, you got lucky, J-Dog.
I just guessed. All you have to do, guys, is guess, and you get it. Like me.
That's how it's done, folks. But we'll get
Yes,
to
it
your
is.
luck here in a second, J-Dog, because you got lucky enough to be on this team with Radicus. Radicus, I understand
Right.
that you're a star on this show as is, and you know how to play this game better than anyone. What brings J-Dog and Mr. Kitty, two opponents out there in the real world, to work together here?
Slavery.
Let's see.
And there you have it, folks. It's all about making sure people do what you want them to without their consent. Now, Mr. Kitty, J-Dog, I understand that before this, you two were married together. What brought you two together because of this event?
I don't like her anymore. I don't.
Yeah, same.
You know how it is. Young love,
Listen,
so
she
fleeting.
stole my car. She stole my car.
But you
And she
stole
crushed it. And you crushed it.
You stole my glasses, so I had
Oh,
to go.
dogs and cats fighting again? Who could have thunk? All right, Radicus, Mr. Kitty, what's the team name? J-Dog, if you break it, you have to buy it. That's 1,000 tokens.
The frying pans.
And give it up for the frying pans, everybody.
The frying pan.
All right, let's get Team Frying Pans over here on the line. And sorry, you can't use the frying pan during the game. Please put that down. All right, team, you know how the game gets played, and I'm sure everyone else does too.
Why you so sad? What's up?
I'm just sad today.
Well, you're gonna have to suck it up because the big game's about to start. Team Frying Pans, are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Team, I'm thinking, are you ready?
Let's go, let's go.
And go!
Push it.
Where'd it go? And it looks like it got pushed away.
Come here.
Oh man, where could it have gone? Look out! And Mr. High's doing what he can to make sure it doesn't go. And it looks like J-Dog is just looking to fight people. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It disappeared and no one knows what happened. Give it up for Team I'm Thinking for winning today's match. And of course, great
I'm
work, right,
disappointed
Pans?
in you guys.
Best of luck living as a rat, a cat, and a dog. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for playing. And if you wouldn't mind,
Hey,
enter the curtain.
look, you missed one more thing. You missed one more thing. Enjoy your day.
J-Dog.
Observe it doing nothing. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
I pushed everybody and now I'm gonna
That's
eat
why I
it.
like it.
I'm a bit sad today, and my girlfriend said I had to pull out, but I didn't want to. Have you got any advice?
Oh, it's quite simple, my man. First, you just have, you know what? I don't think a lot of the kids want to hear this, so here, follow me for a hot second. That's how you get people off of the stage. All right, great work, folks. And if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtains to your left or to your right. We'll see you next time, Mr. High. Come on, off the stage. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's head on down. Now, I understand it, Maz, as the artistic type, you've got a special design planned for us up here for a Christmas tree. Mind showing us those artistic skills? Wonderful. Go ahead and get started on here for that Christmas tree, and Bubbles and I will head to the kitchen and get ready for that Christmas pie. Let's go, Bubbles. There we go. All right, Bubbles, you know your way around the kitchen. All you need for a pie is this clipboard, an empty beer bottle, a book, and of course, ow! Apparently some of us so host blood. We'll worry about that part later. All right, Bubbles, you're a professional. You know your way around the kitchen. I'm going to check up on the canvas, and we'll be with you in a minute.
Can somebody throw me their phone down? I think I might need a DoorDash.
All right, let's go over to the canvas and see how that Christmas wreath is coming along. How's that wreath coming along?
Yeah, come
Oh, this is an
on!
outline
Come
of
on,
a tree.
Foggy!
We need a wreath.
My bad.
Oh, that's all right. Just a simple miscommunication. No worries. You got this,
You messed
man.
up the Christmas tree!
Let's bring it back over to the kitchen while you just erase that little mistake. It's okay.
Do it. You know you want to.
There we go. And now we're in the kitchen to see. Yes, you burned a little bit more than just the pie.
Sorry. I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay. There's other things that we can do. It's all right. Bubbles, how about instead of a pie, let's try making, here we go. Christmas Rice Krispies. A delectable treat that also doesn't require an oven. There we go. All right. Just use the items that you have there. All right. Let's bring it back over to the canvas and, don't forget to put that, turn off the oven, so to speak. All right? All right.
I got you.
Okay. It's fine. It's just one little fire. It's not like it spreads or anything. Let's bring it back over to the canvas and see how that Christmas wraith is coming. Because, folks, everyone remembers the Christmas classic tales of 3 ghosts visiting the rich and scaring them into giving money to the poor. I'm a huge fan of that one myself. Let's take a look at that Christmas wraith and how spooky it looks.
Bye.
This is a wreath. This is not a ghost. We need ghosts and chains and Christmas theme. This is a wreath. Who puts up wreaths during Christmas? You know this is an Easter thing.
Trust the process. I'm gonna put like a ghost behind it. It with like chains.
Okay, sounds great. We'll leave you to it then, Mass. You know what you're doing, I hope. In the meantime, let's bring it back over to the kitchen and see how those Krispies are coming along. So, Bubbles, when you said you were a professional chef to get on my show, was that a lie by chance? Between friends?
See, technically it wasn't a lie. I'm a professional Uber Eats purchaser. You know what I mean? I just didn't.
Absolutely,
specify.
absolutely. Well, if we could express order you to put out these fires, that would be wonderful. And let's go with something that everybody can enjoy on Christmas: cereal. Can you please just make us some Christmas cereal? There we go. That's something you certainly won't set on fire. All right, let's bring it back over to the canvas, and we'll be back to you in just a second. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Call the fire department. Yeah, get over there and do the... Okay, we'll be... Yeah, call them. All right, I'm going to bring them over here for a second. Let's see that. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so spooky. I love it. Oh, these ghosts are here to tell you that you've been a bastard your whole life and you need to quit being a jerk and give people money. Oh, I love that tale. Give it up for Maz for showing us the real Christmas spirit this season.
It's fire.
Excellent work, Maz. Best of luck getting into the rest of the stands. It looks like we're being buried alive in here. But let's bring it back over to the kitchen and see how that glass of water for Christmas is working out. See, this is a glass of what is this?
You didn't specify how big the glass should be, in my defense.
Yes, and it's also not a glass, it's wood, and you have... Oh, God, you killed my team lead and put him in the fire, and... You're cooking the books over here. The IRS are going to have our heads. Bubbles, how is this anything to do with Christmas?
What can I say? You know, we're doing something a little different this year.
And there it is, folks. It's all about doing something different and doing something fun with your family. Give it up for Bubbles.
Don't help it. him. I mean, who said that?
Die. Bubbles, thank you so much for coming out. And please, for the love of God, exit off of this stage right over here before you get this whole place burned to the ground. While we're buried in snow.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring it back over to the center and get back to talking to you. From everybody still in the queue system, did you have fun?
Yes.
And that's the answer I was looking for.
I couldn't get
Thanks so
back
much
on
for coming out to see
stage.
Pillow Talk. I've been your host, the Foggy Golem,
I
and we hope
couldn't
to
get
see
back
you
on
on your
stage.
couch next.
Oh, it's
Toodles.
Okay, I have a question.
Hello, everyone.